Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an accordion tabs block and attach it to your page. Accordions are a graphical control element comprising a vertically stacked list of items. Each item can be expanded or collapsed to reveal their content. Tabs are similar to accordions in that they contain information that can be expanded and collapsed. Whereas accordions are stacked vertically, tabs are stacked horizontally. Both are organized as a group and divided into sections. Each section makes up the collapsible or expandable content. Tabs and accordions are both created the same way. First thing we do is create the block, so we go to Add Content in the top menu bar, select Blocks, Row Blocks, Accordion Tabs. Now I'm going to expand it to full screen here, and first thing we do is go into Advanced Options, and in the Display Format field we can decide whether we want to make an accordion or a tab. I'm doing an accordion, so I'm leaving it at that. Next we give our group heading level. I'm going with H2, but you can go all the way from H1 up to H6, but H2 is probably the most likely, and H2 maybe H3. I'm sticking with H2. Now we enter our group heading. This is going to be the heading for the accordion block. So I'm doing Montana Animals Accordion, and I spell accordion correctly. Next we go into the section and we give our section title. Now this is each particular list item. So the first animal I'm doing is a grizzly bear. Now we add our content in the content area in our WYSIWYG editor. So I'm just going to grab some lorem ipsum here and place it in as placeholder text. And then I'm just going to do a image as well. So I go to Insert, Edit Image, choose File, choose Grizzly Bear, choose that. Give it an image description. All photos, all images need a description. It's a legal requirement for people who are using assistive technology or some sort of a screen reader. So photo of grizzly bear. Click OK, and there's our first section. So I'm going to add two more. So the way to add a section is to click on the green plus icon. And I scroll down. Here's our new section. This section is going to be a bighorn sheep. And back into the content area, I'm going to just reuse all of that placeholder text. And I'm adding the picture of the bighorn sheep now. So select him, click choose, give it a description, photo of bighorn sheep. Click OK, and there's our bighorn sheep. Now one more, so I click on the green plus symbol again, scroll down, there's our empty section. This one is going to be a pika, my favorite animal I think in Montana. And placeholder text, and then we're going to add our image of this very cute little animal. So there he is, Mr. Pika. Click choose, photo of Pika, and there we go. Now we're just doing one group here, but if you wanted to do another group, you just click on the green plus symbol and that'll add a second group. So it'll be like a second accordion or a second set of tabs. Now what we need to do next step is to submit this, so we click Preview Draft, and here's our block in the draft view. The image doesn't display here, it'll display once we attach it to our page. So I click Submit, add any comments, submit again, and there's our block. I'm going to actually add it to the CMS folder in the Blocks folder. So I click Move. Now I've got a page already set up for accordion tabs. I select that, and this is where we're going to attach that block to this page. So I select Edit, And I'm going to expand to full screen again. Now I'm going to go to this row. I've already got the label made, so it's the accordion block row. And if you need to change that, it's just right there in that label field. Now I need to change the content type from on-page content to row block. Now I select the block by just clicking Choose Block. And here's the block we just created, so I select that, click Choose, and it's now added to the page. I click Preview Draft, and we should see a preview of our accordion block. And there it is, great. So Montana Animals accordion, this will expand. There's all of our text. There's a picture of the grizzly bear. I can expand the pica section. There's our picture of the pica with the text. And I've already created and added a tabs version of this block. So it's the same information. I just changed the display format from accordion to tabs as a separate block. So you can scroll down. There's the grizzly bear. There's the bighorn sheep. And there's the pica. Okay, thanks very much. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.